I'm doing it for my daughter.
Okay, we got some Fallout 3 to attend to, I think.
Yep.
We have some Rad Scorpions and some Mirelurks who need...
Well,
what the...
oh, it's a parody.
Wow. Yeah, but this is like a parody that's just... That's not... This is not the kind of parody you want to be doing, bro. This is not... This is like Steven Crowder spanking...
Himself.
No, he's spanking Brian Callen.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, this is not the type of parody you want to be doing, brother.
Day one of being a girl athlete, I've already eaten a whole pint of pistachio ice cream, given up on parallel parking twice, reread Sense and Sensibility, and started washing down champions with rosé. I love being a girl. How'd I do, ladies?
Ladyballers, streaming exclusively on Daily Wire Plus December 1st.
That's pretty nuts.
Now, is this a... this is bad enough if this is like a parody trailer.
But if it's actual, it's...
Did they make an actual show?
Can't be.
Ice cream, given up on parallel parking twice.
I mean, there is...
Sense and Sensibility, and started washing down with rosé. I love being a girl. How'd I do, ladies?
Ladyballers, streaming exclusively on Daily Wire Plus.
Pain.
We got Rocco's Barn Life with $25. I'm 30, living on savings, burnt out after dealing with...
Oh my goodness. Oh, they made a movie. What?
In a world where women's sports is being transformed, the Daily Wire calls foul with the most triggering comedy of the year.
Guys, this is serious. Sports can be your pathway to a better life.
Well, like yours?
Please don't steal my catalytic converter again. Winning matters. It's the key ingredient in becoming a winner.
Well, maybe you should try it sometime. Are you gonna move?
I am not.
Let's cut to the chase. I know you're not a woman.
Hey, you know how he identifies.
If you can beat them.
What do you know about the U.S. Opens for the Global Games?
You want us to compete as women. $5,000 prizes.
My lover says you were a great coach back in the day.
Join.
This is the way the world is now.
I was gonna say, how many actors could you find to even do this?
A guy can become a girl with no physical changes at all.
Oh, that's called gender fluid.
So I can be a woman on the court and a man in the bedroom. I can't believe it. Nice.
You mean when you're sleeping?
Yes. Coach.
Oh, there's like the...
We could play basketball.
That was like the... the
We're in.
wholesome...
I'm in.
To play.
Ladyballers. Mount up.
Like a girl.
That's right. I'm with her. I'm in my truth. This is my truth.
From heroes.
Day one of being a girl athlete. I love being a girl.
To sheroes.
We could dominate every woman's sport. Running, swimming, soccer. I said sport, Felix. It's ladies basketball, boys. Nobody watches. Excuse me.
Oh, look.
Seats open.
Is that Steve Carell?
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yo.
And tucking trunks.
This is a long trailer.
Yeah. This is the whole movie.
That's the
Dude.
biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
Was that Abby Shapiro?
And
Hold on a
tucking
second.
trunks.
No, she didn't.
This is Ben Shapiro's favorite part. Is that her?
No, that's...
Is that Jordan Peterson's daughter?
No, that's the Ben Shapiro, like...
Ben Shapiro's sister?
Girl lookalike. It's not Abby. It's her name is Brand... What's her name? Girl lookalike. Yeah. What's her name?
Brett Cooper.
Brett Cooper. Brett.
In a world
Oh, they're going heavy with the advertiser here, huh?
is being
So today we're going to be speaking with
This little guy.
She's one of the most prominent Gen Z political commentators who's quickly grown
This
her
little
audience
guy.
more than 2.5 million through her outspoken opposition
Who's this little guy?
to the woke agenda with the Daily Wire. I guess you might also know her as the female Ben Shapiro.
What surprised me most about this episode was just how shocking her story was and how that led
Shut
to
up, you
For an undergrad, you could go to their grad
Silly.
school business program.
you silly
From
little
her
man.
Campaign. Like there was.
Um,
Thing. I remember in my pitch with Jeremy, when we like brought the show in front of him, he didn't even know really what.
we got a chat. Some chats.
What do they want?
Rocco's Modern Life sends $25. I'm 30, living on savings, burnt out after dealing with software dev jobs. My prospects aren't looking good. Should I do something risky like creative aspirations or learn a trade? I feel too bitch made for trades though.
I'm 30, living on savings, burnt out after dealing with software dev jobs, prospects not looking too good. Risky or learn a trade? I think you should. I think it might be a little too late for something creative. I think probably learning a trade is probably the thing, but yeah, you just don't want to be a bitch. But there's bitches everywhere. You could probably be fine.
Yeah.
This bitch, this bitch tradesman, all over the place.
The Caffeinated Norwal sends $26. Dad is from a wealthy family and ran when his dad died young. Instead of taking responsibility, which was expected as eldest son, any tips on positioning myself to manage family empire despite being son of family failure outcast?
Oh, that's a tough one, huh? Well, first of all, this is like a sexy version of this guy. Now, is this a biological woman? Or am I going to regret saying that? Brett. Its name is Brett. Who is this guy? It's literally just Ben Shapiro in a wig.
It's just Ben Shapiro makeup.
This is the same guy though. Ah!
Well, I wasn't.
You shouldn't have played women's
CNO
sports.
would brought me on. I'm like, hey, I'm the cool kid.
Okay.
Trying to, get the show approved, and.
I think you just got to differentiate yourself from your dad. If it's the kind of thing where the family's going to welcome you back in and you can slide back in, just show up with big puffed up shoulder muscles and like whatever opposite facial hair from your dad. If he had a beard with no mustache, go mustache with no beard, and like dye your hair black, and just be physically the opposite of him. If he had a lazy sort of tired expression, try to look fiery and alert all the time. Or vice versa, if he was that way, just be lazy and laid back all the time. Just be the opposite visually.
Switch it up.
People believe their eyes. They're not. If you show up muscly, and dress like you're going to the Charlottesville riot, like collar shirt, khaki pants, or just dress the opposite of your dad. Show up, be strong, reliable, dress the opposite of your dad, and just make an impression for yourself. This is this trailer. You know what this is? This is when you're in love. This is when you cut the trailer yourself, you don't pass it off to somebody who doesn't care. You pass it off to somebody who doesn't care, and they're going to go through and find the highlights and cut it down to the 1.5 minutes. A person who specifically cuts trailers, they know how to do it. But if you have the main editor, or worse yet, the main editor with Ben Shapiro watching over your shoulder, that's because the main editor's like, oh, this is good. We can't get rid of this in the trailer. And then Ben Shapiro's like, yeah, well, make sure we put in the part where there's a girl that looks like me. And then the end result is a fucking 5-minute long trailer.
That's the biggest I've ever seen on a lady.
That's the money shot right there. When the old guy that's taking money from Israel pops out and says, that's the biggest I've ever seen.
Ladyballers.
That's the money shot right there.
We got Trans Age now, which provides Sheelix with a wonderful opportunity to relive all the experiences that she missed out on in school.
That's messed up.
That's the biggest I've ever seen.
We got TY with $25. I am unironically Brazilian. Will I get beat up at this
By me?
stand-up show.
No, you won't. Don't worry about it.
I will also be bringing a black friend. Give me a 1 to 10
Wear
scale.
something to make sure that I know who you are.
Okay.
Like an insignia or something of some sort, and I'll make sure that you're protected.
We'll put you up front.
We'll put you up front.
Give me a 1 out of 10 scale on the pain I will find.
No, you're not gonna. Don't.
Be good.
Find me. Anybody who's a supporter, come through,
Yeah.
please. We don't do. This is a no hate policy.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
I will be gooning all over the office. Goon Squad.
No!
We got
not the Goon Squad.
We got AA Ron with $20. Hey Sam, love your content. What's your thoughts on Jordan Peterson going to Romania and hanging out with Andrew Tate? I think it's trashy and she's trashy.
I
think he means Jordan Peterson's daughter.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Private. It's their private life. Don't worry.
No,
about
listen.
it.
I think Jordan Peterson. You should cut him some slack because he's a boomer, and he's. I think that when people. How old is he? 85 years old. How old is JP? 61? Okay, I thought he was 89 years old. When people get to be 89 years old, though, I think he's done enough to on-ramp people. Well, my first hunch is that he's done enough to on-ramp people into the world of hatred where they belong, that he should be cut, that people should cut him some slack. But the counter-argument to that is that he's a Zionist pressure release valve, which, you know, could also be true. I choose to just focus on if he says something useful, to use it. But by and large, I don't think that he's. I just don't really pay attention to him. I don't think. I think probably. It's probably wrong to abuse the guy on Twitter, but he does have some piss poor takes. Probably every take at this point is like poo poo potty piss.
We got good news with $25. Yo Sam, can I pay to hear only the Mexican jokes from your routine? I am Mexican and I cheer every time you leave us alone. Thank you for your work. Can you tell Damiel to accept my monetary offer for a meeting?
Yes.
Dallas, Texas.
We're gonna make that happen.
I don't think you have any Mexican jokes in your routine, do you?
So
we got Spark Z with $25. Can confirm the homeless problem is on purpose. Asheville and Charlotte have been dumping their homeless in small towns in North Carolina. There you go. We got AA Ron with $20. Sam,
you know what, man? Here's the thing about Jordan Peterson, and I don't give a shit. He's retweeting the trans sports movie. I don't give a shit about his daughter. I don't give a shit about anybody's daughter. I don't give a shit about 𝐁𝐸𝐭 daughter. I super don't give a shit about 𝐁𝐸𝐭 daughter. Did you see? There's a clip of him on Instagram. Do you see that one?
No.
I don't know where it is, but I think it was Thanksgiving, and 𝐁𝐸𝐿's like, I'm here with my daughter. My daughter has something to say to me. What is it, my daughter? And she's like, thanks, Dad. And he says, she's thanking me because I just smashed her.
in sports.
In sports, yeah. Like 20 people sent me that clip. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Listen, I don't think if there's somebody you're ideologically for or against, I don't think you should attack their family or hold their family because it just makes it too complicated. Especially holding women to any kind of standard. Forget about it. If there's a guy you like, I guarantee Donald Trump. Let's see what Tiffany Trump's up to right now. I guarantee, dude, any guy you like, there's a girl on the periphery that you can point to and go, oh look, dude, he's got this girl hanging around. Big fucking deal, man. Girls are like They're just screwballs. So fuck it. Who cares? I don't care about Jordan Peterson's daughter. I give him a pass for that. But he did say, but Jordan Peterson, he's not. He's not. Because listen, his thing, one of his big things from a while back, one of his big things was that if you solve world hunger, providing more food for Africans, that's the key to sort of solving the world puzzle. This was one of his big serious postulations from his old videos. If you provide food for Africans, what that will do is that will get rid of malnourishment in Africa, and because when you're malnourished, it leads to lower IQ. You would have higher IQ in African children, and you would have a flourishing of world geniuses from Africa.
Okay.
And that would save the world. And that was like Jordan Peterson's like, I've solved the puzzle. That was his puzzle solving 20 years or 15 years ago. So listen, I don't think you should punch to the right. If you're on the right, I don't think you should really be trashing other people on the right. I don't know how productive it is. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but there's but at the same time, man, Jordan Peterson, he said some fucking totally shit. And I think I haven't seen one way or the other what his take is on immigration in Europe, but I feel like he probably would think that mass immigration of non-white people into Europe is probably a good thing. He probably has some fucking Israeli argument for how that's a good thing. I'm conflicted because he said things that are helpful, but it's up to you guys. But I don't give a fuck about his daughter though. That's all I'm saying. If his daughter had a fucking OnlyFans, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Also, what's next for the MDE cinematic universe?
World
Peace 2.
John, Trevor, Chris.
World Peace 2 through 5.
World Peace 2, World Peace 3, Fish Tank seasons 3 through 10, etc. The ultimate goal is to self-fund a video game that's going to cost like $15 million, and I'm going to spend 10 years making it. And I don't care if it's a bomb. I'm going to just pack it with all the lore and weird jokes that I've been accumulating and writing for the past 10 years. Along with you guys. Yeah, it's like Mondo writing is tangential to it. But it's also like a 𝐁𝐸𝐿 is tangential to it, but everything interesting. Every time I've had an interesting thought or just in my free time for the past 10 years, literally, I've been chipping away at the writing for Joyride. And so right now it's still just a collection of documents. What I need to do, I want to have a writing session like in the woods somewhere, like rent a cabin on Airbnb or something for like a month. And I want to link up with Jay Dyer, Jonathan Pajot, Sean Carroll, who is the science advisor for the video game, whether he knows it or not. I did a Skype call with him and got him to agree. I paid him $15. I don't think he remembers me, but I paid him and got him to sign paperwork on it. So Sean Carroll, the Many Worlds guy, is a science advisor on the game, which I think he's going to be happy when it comes out with all this racist shit in it. Sean Carroll and I don't know if Roger Penrose is able to travel or if he's even still. He's 92 years old, but yeah, I want to get him up in a cabin in New Hampshire and pick his brain. We got to get him. I think I should get him on the podcast actually. If he's traveling, if he's up and about, I should ask. I should say something to Trevin about that right now actually.